I think what we're witnessing is an administration that is struggling to really figure out how to run the government and do it well and to have a consistent policy. And I think we need, obviously, to be very careful about some of the things that he's chosen to do that are going to have downstream impacts that could cost us jobs, could raise prices for Americans in terms of trade struggles. And particularly with Iran, that's a very dangerous situation in the Mideast now.
Would you say that was the biggest challenge facing America right now?
No, I think the biggest challenge facing America right now really is trying to create a fair marketplace, a fair society where people who are working very hard can earn enough, make enough, where our own politics are beginning to work more effectively. We have a lot of work to do at home at this moment. There are big issues on the international stage, global climate change, Iran, North Korea, but I think we've got to work through how America is going to get back to its place of leadership, which is critical.
Well, just on that, are Democrats ready for the midterms?
Well, that's politics. I'm not here to do politics right now. I think a lot of us, myself included, are going to be very focused on working on the midterms, and I intend to do everything possible that I can do to contribute to our being not only ready, but to making it a success.
Do you think if the Democrats did manage to win back one of the chambers, then we would see an impeachment?
I would caution my own party about leaping at impeachment. I think that what we need to look at is governing and making good things happen for our country. We don't even know what, if anything, the special counsel will find or where we'll be. So I think the goal should not be, we shouldn't be talking about impeachment. We ought to be talking about what is the agenda for the American people. Health care that people can afford, education. How are we going to do a better job of sharing the benefits of globalization with everybody and have a fair tax code and other kinds of things? Those are the real challenges in front of our country.
And what about the focus on domestic issues as opposed to the global issues that seem to be...
Well, you can't separate them completely. The primary focus needs to be strengthening our own country, fixing it, our politics and other things, our economy, which is strong right now, but it's not distributing the benefits to everybody. A lot of people are working desperately and hard and 2 or 3 jobs, and they're still having trouble. So those are the things we focus on, but we also can't ignore the fact that it is a global economy now. You cannot function just within your own borders. You have to be engaged, you have to be leading. There are a whole set of challenges out there on a global basis which will impact our ability to do everything else that I just talked about.
What role do you think Switzerland plays on that global economic front?
Well, Switzerland is a country that always bats, as we say, way above its weight or punches above its weight. It has great companies, a lot of great business people. It has very strong financial institutions. It's always been a financial institution leader in the world. And I think working with the European community as a whole, with its neighbors, even though it's not part of the EU, Switzerland has an ability to have a very powerful voice going forward on these economic choices, as well as it always influences issues of peace and war. There are many reasons we came so frequently to negotiate here in Lausanne or Montreux or Geneva, because Switzerland is an extraordinary host, but also a place that carefully avoids contributing to those conflicts. It helps to try to resolve them, and I think, therefore, there's a great respect for Switzerland.
And just finally, your message to delegates at the Swiss Economic Forum.
Well, my message was really one of optimism, that we will be able to solve these problems if we demand the leadership necessary to address them, and if we fight for common sense in all of our political systems to push back against corruption, which is in too many places in too many countries, and to try to make sure that folks doing the hard work of making this global economy effective are going to see the benefits of that work. That's really important now. Our political systems have got to be fair and deliver to everybody, up and down the economic ladder.
John Kerry, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.